Hi guys and welcome back to Crypto Chester. My name is Chester and today I'll be walking you through the crypto markets. First things first, I'm going to be talking about Bitcoin here on the short-term time frame. Then we're going to be hitting up the midterm. Once we're done with the midterm, yes, you guessed it, we're going to get straight to the long term. Once we're done with the long term for Bitcoin there on the daily, we're going to be getting through to a bit of fear and greed index and probably a bit of Bitcoin dominance as well, because we see that rising quite a lot this morning. Not good for the altcoins out here. I see a lot of altcoins to BTC pairing is actually getting wrecked at this point in time. So yeah, not looking too good. And then once we're done with that, we're going to be going straight through to my altcoins of the day. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you today for potential positions, potential educational TA coming through there. The altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you, which you can expect today, are we got a bit of Polkadot, we got a bit of Uniswap, and we've got a bit of Tron as well. And once we're done with the altcoins of the day, we're going to be getting through, we're going to actually review some of the premium scalp trades from yesterday, because I think we got 4 out of 5 yesterday, so really, really good stuff indeed. And that's the sideways money indicator coming through there. Once we're done with that, then we're going to get to the altcoin request part of the show, guys. And this is basically where you guys throw your altcoin requests in the chat, and I basically do live TA for you on stream. Now, before we get going, guys, we need a like target from you guys. We know how we do it. So we've got, who's going to set a like target in the chat? Because already in the chat, we've got Fluff and Meow, we've got Hero Optimist, we've got Volga Made It, we've got Jay Khan, and also Ryan, and also the famous Johar. And nice to see you on the stream as well, Wiz Wheel. Good morning to you there, sir. Hope you're all having a fantastic day so far. Without further ado, let's set that like target. So the like target set by Hero Optimist is 52. We're going to aim for a 52 like target today, guys. Let's see if we can smash that together. That'd be really cool if we can. It does help my channel out massively in terms of growth. We've got another like target of 85 set by Kevin there. Nice to see you on the stream there, Kevin. And let's talk about 10k likes, right? And then we've also got the channel subscriber level that we can be looking out for as well there, guys. So we're nearly at 1600. Literally, we had 2 subscribers away. Pretty crazy stuff indeed. So yeah, I'm just going to put 1600 as a target on the table for that. I think that'd be quite cool if we could hit that. But yeah, we'll just have to see how we go throughout the stream. But yeah, I see, hey you. I didn't actually see you become a member on stream yesterday, so it's nice to see you actually joining the membership program there. I know it's only the lowest one, but it's the equivalent of you buying me a beer or an expensive coffee. Well, £5 coffee, right? Welcome to England. An expensive coffee every month. So yeah, I do appreciate that. Nice kind gesture from you there, my good sir. Hero Optimist says, goes 1600 subs. Yeah, that'd be amazing if we could smash that, guys. But yeah, obviously we'll just see how we go. Now, without further ado, let's get straight into it, because that's why we're all here. I'm just going to turn my music up ever so slightly, because I can hear myself a bit too much, and I don't like it. Bit of Dimitri Vegas, if you guys are into your deep house music out there. But yeah, so let's just get straight into Bitcoin, right? Because we were talking yesterday about the potential of a break to the upside. Now my music's too loud. There you go. We're talking about the potential for a break to the upside, right? Obviously, guys, we've got this parallel channel coming through here. We've got heavy levels of support along this zone. Pretty crucial stuff, I would say, because if we are going to see any sort of drop down from Bitcoin here, we know we've got a lovely level of support, potentially sat around 55,000 and 45 there. And obviously, that is on the basis that we're going to be losing these crucial higher high points from before, right? And also we do have higher lows basically that we need to get over as well, get below as well, if we do see a Bitcoin actually cascading down like that, right? But yeah, fingers crossed that doesn't happen, right? As I said in the title of the video, Bitcoin is looking insanely bullish right now in terms of the longer term time frame, so we will get to that, as we did get a nice candle body close above the volume weighted ATR band, and we know how sexy that is. That's very good indeed for Bitcoin. So yeah, very good stuff. But what I would say here on the short-term time frame here, guys, is crucial stuff. We are below the volume weighted ATR band, so this is going to be holding us back at around this 58,025, that sort of area. But we already know that's sort of a strange area for Bitcoin anyway. But at the end of the day, right, we're saying higher highs continuously. Yes, we've taken another stab at a higher high recently this morning, very early doors this morning. Didn't quite get there. I think we were around $200 off or something. It wasn't a lot, guys. It was so 57,682, and look, you got 57,841. So literally probably about $180, something along the lines of that. So really not far from setting another higher high. So basically, it's basically saying, and look, we're having another go at it now. excuse me, yeah, we're having another going now after a minor pullback from this resistance zone. So it's very interesting to see how the actual price action reacts from this, whether we can get over this this horizontal that we've got here on this candle body close zone from the previous high and set that new high. If we can set a new high, amazing stuff there. It's going to be looking even more bullish. But even now, it's still looking pretty goddamn bullish, even since we spoke yesterday, right? It's just going up. Amazing stuff there for Bitcoin. It's looking pretty progressive, I must say. Now, let's talk about some sort of breakout scenario coming through here, because yes, we do have bearish divergences trying to form here. We do have bearish divergences trying to form here, which obviously isn't good. It's going to mean pullbacks coming through there. But to be honest, guys, we're due a pullback, right? We're due a pullback, and I will get to some more data in a second about why we're due a pullback and how big this pullback could potentially be, right? Scary stuff, but it's not just going to keep going up, guys. We need to plan for all scenarios here, and basically weigh up the options here for a potential nice big pullback coming through there. And 15 likes as well, guys. Absolutely amazing stuff. You guys are killing it this morning. Very, very good stuff indeed. We're first like target is 52 on the table there, set by Hero Optimist there. So let me just write Hero on the chat there. Amazing stuff there. So yeah, I do hope you're all having a fantastic Tuesday morning so far. It is bright, breezy, and sunny in England, and it is it's 8 degrees. We're now in single figures of winter. Pretty cold stuff here. Heating in the house going on. Pretty cold indeed. What I would say. Let's get back to Bitcoin coming through here. There is a potential breakout scenario, which we're on the cusp of, right? We're on the cusp of, and we know if Bitcoin's going to start running here, if we're going to see some big pumps to the upside, it's obviously going to be being attacked by a fly. It's obviously going to be really progressive here, and obviously we can be looking for some sort of long position in terms of a nice swing coming through there. Obviously, guys, we're going to be waiting to break this previous high before entering any sort of position there, because that's when we know we've basically got the confirmation to go up. And to be honest, I probably would be waiting to the volume weighted ATR band as well, because we all know about the resistance that we get from that zone. In terms of percentages, in terms of measure moves from this position, in terms of a nice long, I'd say a swing position in terms of a breakout here, but it is on. We are on the short-term time frames, guys. So yeah, I would be looking at something. Yeah, is that same measure move coming through there? So I would be looking at no, it's not quite a scalp, because it is going to last over probably quite a while here, depending on how steep this trend is going to go, right? But let's do some percentages and see how we go from there. So it's going to be around a 3.88%. Yeah, that's why I was really saying it, because when you look at it, it's around a 2.82%, and really for me, scalps are more like 2%, like under 2% for me, really, not swings. So yeah, I wouldn't be classing this as a scalp, but it's sort of on the cusp for me there. Here, Hey You says, did it after the stream, signed up for the scalp plan too. Nice to see you coming through there, Hey You. And I think we've got some good stuff coming through today, if Bitcoin is going to carry on what it's doing, right? Because hopefully it's basically just going to keep everything sideways. So we should get quite a few trades coming through on the sideways money indicator. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. And obviously, guys, you know you're going to get five trades. Minimum of 5 trades per day, Monday to Friday, in that premium Telegram package. So yeah, that's something you can expect there, Hey You. So yeah, thank you ever so much for supporting the channel out here. It does help a lot in terms of everything else. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's cool. Nice to see. And you're here to make money as well. So hopefully you can do that with the Scalp package as well there. But yeah, in terms of the breakout scenario we are looking for here, it's not going to be huge, but it is going to be lining us up to near enough coming up to this trend line from before. As you can see from this uptrend that we had coming through from before, we can see the support that we actually had along this zone. So it's going to be very interesting to see the resistance that we're going to see play out here when we get to that 59,000 sort of 600, 800 sort of level, obviously depending on how steep we go there. It's just a trend line that we're going to leave there, because we know it is reliable in terms of the most recent uptrend which we're a part of there. Now, shout outs coming through there. We've got Darren coming through in the chat there. We've got Oscar. Hi Chester, I subbed. Thanks for the TA last stream. Nice one. Not a problem, man. Yeah, I'm here every single day, Monday to Friday. I'm always giving you guys TA. It's not a problem. I do enjoy myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't do it. I'm a big believer in you got to enjoy your job to do it, right? LR coming through there. Nice to see you on the stream there, LR. And LR, I forgot to say, in terms of the mod rules, because obviously you're a mod now. In terms of the mod rules, we have the 3 spam rule. So if anyone's spamming more than 3 times, if it's a giveaway, absolutely fine. They can spam as much as they goddamn want. But if there's spamming requests and stuff like that, then yeah, you've got the three spam rule, and then you put them in timeout, that sort of scenario. I just wanted to cover that very briefly. Ivo coming through saying, coming in to say hi, like, bye. Not a problem, Ivo. I can understand you're a busy guy. He's doing interviews after interviews, trying to get this crazy job. So yeah, nice to see you on the stream there, stopping by there, Ivo. Shivansh says, can we check BTC dominance? Nice to see you on the stream there as well, Shivansh. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope Matic pumps now. You do love Matic, don't you? We are going to cover SHIB as well, because I see quite a lot of people wanting to trade SHIB at the moment. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. We will cover SHIB, not a problem. And then we've got Leader Crypto saying, Wagwan G's. Come on, my brother. What are you saying, G? Come on. Nice to see you coming through to the stream. We got Jonah Turner saying, I've just got in your live. Have you mentioned why alts are bleeding? Love you, dude. Not a problem, Jonah. I will be getting to that very shortly indeed. We're going to check on the Bitcoin dominance as well, because obviously Bitcoin's pumping up and the alts are sort of just going, nah, you're right, mate. Not alt season yet. We're not moving. So that's pretty much what the alts are doing. But yeah, so we need Bitcoin to start consolidating and chilling out for a bit, and then that's when we're going to see a lot more money get actually funneled into the altcoins. So it's sort of a patient game right now. It's sort of a patient game, and the reason why we're seeing the Bitcoin dominance actually rising like crazy is because people are like, okay, Bitcoin's going up, altcoins aren't. I'm going to be making money if I'm moving my money into Bitcoin because that's the one going up, right? That's the one trending up. So that's why I'm doing that. So yeah, that's why Bitcoin dominance is taking a leg up there. But we'll get to that. We'll get to that. Sadly, all my money tied up in a falling trade, so I haven't been able to take an awesome scouts with you. Oh, that's very annoying, LR. And yeah, if you're referring to the ADA and BNB scenarios that we're in at the moment, rest assured, as I just said there, the altcoins, yes, we are taking a little bit of a hit at this point, but we'll be back. We'll be back. Don't you sweat it. Don't you sweat it. I got very high hopes for those ultra package trades. Don't you worry. But yeah, let's get on with Bitcoin coming through here because I'm waffling on a bit, right? But yeah, nice to see you all in the chat there. And 20 likes already. Amazing stuff there. Coming through. We've got a 52 like target set by Hero Optimist. As I was saying, bearish divergence coming through here on the RSI, basically instigating some sort of pullback here for Bitcoin. As I was just saying, if we're going to get a pullback scenario, we're probably going to fall back into this channel that we've got coming through here in terms of a rising parallel channel here, guys. It's going to be in this zone. To be honest, it's not going to be the end of the world, right? But what I would say is I would really like to see another bit more momentum towards the upside before we actually have a correction, because otherwise what we're going to see here, we're going to see, you guessed it, we're going to see a double top chart pattern coming through here, or the potential for a double top chart pattern coming through. That's a tongue twister, and a double top chart pattern, and we could potentially be coming down to this sort of zone coming through here, guys. So yeah, if we are going to be doing any sort of measure move like so, it could be basically in terms of predictions coming through here, it actually could be bringing us down to around this 56,200 zone there, and that is bang on invalidating this higher low here and bringing us down to this previous higher low here on the shorter term time frame. So yeah, ideally, in order to eradicate this so we don't have such a big pullback coming through there, I would actually like to see a leg up, maybe actually invalidating what we've got here and setting a new higher high. That's going to be the ideal sort of scenario there for Bitcoin. And as I said, guys, if we're going to be breaking this volume weighted ATR band, there's definitely a long position to the upside from there. Pretty much the short term covered there. Let me jump to the midterm here for Bitcoin, because it's getting interesting as well, because yes, we do have a bearish divergence coming through as well here on the midterm, which basically says, hello, we're literally, well, not quite here, well, it is quite, but we haven't really had the confirmed reversal as of yet there, guys. So we don't really know if we are going to take another wave up. We're going to see another resistance point get formed for this bearish divergence, right? So yeah, it's very interesting to see how this does plan out here, and whether we are going to actually break this previous high at 85.23. If that is going to play out, then yes, we are going to see a bearish divergence coming through here, and that's obviously meaning a potential rejection in the price. Now, as you can see there, guys, we have bounced perfectly on this trend line. As I was saying yesterday, this is a very, very good point to watch here in terms of resistance and also in terms of support coming down from this previous high here. As you can see, we have come down and we've bounced very nicely on it and actually taken another little wave up in the last probably 40 minutes or so, right? You can see the momentum probably the last 4 hours, and then the 4 hours and 40 minutes. This is the sort of momentum that we've gained after bouncing off that 10 simple. What I would say here, if we're going to zoom out a little bit more here on the midterm here for Bitcoin, we do have, yes, a bit of a rising wedge pattern, guys. We know how these rising wedges can get. We know they break to the downside usually, so it's going to be pretty interesting to see how this actually plans out, right? It's going to be interesting to see how this plans out, because if we are going to be breaking to the downside here, we've got the volume weighted ATR band, guys, and that's at 53,891. And nice to see you on the stream there, Stuart, and also and Restless there coming through. Nice to see all the OGs popping by for a good Tuesday morning, right? So yeah, as you can see, guys, if we are going to be coming down, the bounce point I would be looking for is going to be this volume weighted ATR band coming through here. But to be honest, even the downtrends inside of this rising wedge are really, they're really like not even bad. Like they're really not even bad, right? If I was going to do some sort of measure move, it's near enough horizontal, right? And this is just it's interesting, right? Because it basically, we can have a completion of the measure move and it barely even moves the price, right? I know it's still like $1,500, right? But not really anything too significant on the what you would usually see on sort of a rising wedge in terms of a pullback. It would be a lot more steep like this, right? And you could be seeing some sort of price action like this in terms of a swing position. But no, at this point in time, because we are seeing a lot of confidence here for Bitcoin, even the consolidation phases here for Bitcoin are little uptrends, right? So it's quite good. It's quite good. The confidence there. So if we're going to pull back, the pullbacks, I'm not going to say they're not going to be as sufficient, but look, 1.66%, it's really not too bad there. And if we are going to be wicking down, it's going to be, we've got the volume weighted ATR one, we've got the price action channel, we've got the 55 coming through as well there. So yeah, it's really not too bad in terms of confidence for Bitcoin. It just looks so goddamn bullish right now, I must say. In terms of reviewing this trend, which we've been in here, it's literally just since obviously September was a dirty month, right? September was pretty awful. We've reviewed that. We did that a few days ago and stuff like that. As you can see, volume weighted ATR went perfect level of support there. Now, this uptrend that we're seeing is, as I was just saying there, in terms of doing a measure move for a breakout for this rising wedge here, it's just, as I said, it's an uptrend inside of an uptrend that's meant to be a pullback in a consolidation zone, right? If all that makes sense to you. A lot of keywords in there for the new traders, I'm sure. We've got Simon Brayson coming through. Nice to see the members coming through. Morning, CC family. Happy buy day. Juicy. Coming through there. Nice to see you on the stream there, Simon. Do appreciate you stopping by. I do appreciate that lovely pale ale or that expensive expensive coffee or cup of tea that I have every month on you, my good sir. So yeah, I do appreciate that. Jonah says, I'm in salt. Matic man is bleeding. Not as bleeding as much as my hairline, bro. Don't sweat it. No, yeah, obviously alts are not doing too well. I mean, they're not doing too well, but like they're not really hurting that much. I think the average, I'm looking on my watch list now, the average is around probably I'd probably say 2 to 4% down. It's not really too crazy, but we would expect them to be going up with Bitcoin here, and they're not really doing that. And then we're going to get to the Bitcoin dominance. But yeah, let's carry on here for the old. I will get to all that stuff. I just go off in tangents, right? Now, yesterday we were talking about this trend cycle coming through here on the MACD. Very interesting stuff here, guys. Just because we were predicting some sort of reversal coming through. Yes, we got it early. We didn't actually come up to this trend line, but hey, it's still going to be valid, right? We can still have a bit of a flaccid sort of uptrend coming through here before having before another downtrend, right? And then we can have a flip over, and then we can always have another reversal point coming through here. So let's just take a step back, be patient, and yeah, we'll see if we're going to get to that. And guys, yes, I know a lot of you are wondering, am I going to do SHIB? Obviously, you know my opinions on meme coins, but I know the narrative. A lot of people want to do SHIB. Even people that hate SHIB are now liking SHIB because, yes, it actually does have a use now. It's got obviously that SHIB swap exchange coming through there. So yeah, we will be looking at SHIB, guys. Don't you sweat it. Don't you sweat it. We're going to get to that. We will get to that. Amazing stuff there. 24 likes as well, guys. And we're looking at a 52 like target today. Amazing stuff indeed. But yeah, what I want to say here about the MACD is, look, we're imminent here for a bearish crossover, basically signifying some sort of downtrend. To be honest, that's the wrong tool. To be honest, you can see how close we are together in terms of having these crossovers. So we could have a little tiny pullback for maybe 4 hours, just a little tiny, I'm talking flaccid, not a lot going on, and then a bullish crossover, having that momentum coming back through, because obviously we're so close together, we can literally do a scenario like that, right? Very, 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 very tight in this space. So yeah, we could be looking at a nice uptrend coming through. If that is going to happen, guys, as I was saying, very good reversal point coming through here. We can see this is a correlative zone. We definitely need to use this as a piece of information. We haven't really used this for a while because there hasn't really been that many, right? There hasn't really been that many that we've been able to reference, but you can see a very nice clear chart pattern coming through here for the MACD in terms of the trend there. It's definitely a piece of information that we're going to be using, I must say. LR says, not bearish enough. Not bearish enough. To be honest with you, I'm actually bullish on SHIB. Like, I shouldn't be, I know, but I am bullish on SHIB right now, to be honest. You can see volume's actually trending down here on BTC on the midterm as well. So that's instigating some sort of volume breakout as well, which is going to mean some sort of big move, right? Hopefully the big players, the big dogs, the smart money is going to come in, not the dumb money. When I say the dumb money, it's us guys. We're the retail people. We're the dumb money compared to the big smart money in terms of the volume sticks coming through there, guys. So yeah, we're probably due some sort of momentous move coming up here from the volume coming through. So it's definitely a point to be looking out for today as well, if that is going to happen, because sometimes you can get huge volume before actually huge price action, right? If we know the volume's there, we can catch some big swings there. So it's definitely going to be a breakout scenario to be looking out for. If that is going to happen, guys, it could be, as I was saying there, actually I haven't spoke about this trend line, because obviously we've got this trend line coming through from these previous highs in September, guys. We all know about that 52,600. That was a very, very correlative point that we were looking for there. Now, there's actually a pretty strong trend line. You can see the resistance along these zones, and we're literally itching. We're itching that mosquito bite to get through to that layer. What I'm on about, right? But yeah, if we're gonna get through to this layer here, we're gonna be using a lot of force. That's what I was trying to get at. A lot of force. My analogies do go off a bit strange sometimes, right? But yeah, we're gonna be using a lot of force here to get through to this zone. If we can get through, amazing stuff. If not, guys, please plan for rejection, right? We've seen rejection along this zone before. We've seen this multiple times. And look at the start of September. Filthy, dirty, really awful price action. And when I say awful, I mean this happened in the space of literally, I think it was like 5 to 10 minutes. Insane $10,000 dump there for Bitcoin in 5 to 10 minutes, guys. So yeah, we can expect some sort of resistance here. We've got bearish divergences coming out, so just be prepared for some sort of pullback there for the old Bitcoin. But that's still not going to defeat how goddamn bullish we are here on the daily. As you can see here, guys, obviously everyone's pointing out, I can see many people pointing out at this point in time, we've got a huge cup and handle scenario. Obviously that means continuation to the upside. Hopefully we can see that play out. But to be honest, the more people that are talking about this in terms of YouTubers covering it, etc., think like a whale, you're never going to fail. We know that whole mentality here. If I'm a whale and I see everyone covering, millions and millions of people wanting to trade this chart pattern, I am going to be dumping Bitcoin, right? I am going to be dumping Bitcoin, right? Because obviously everyone's going to be trading it long. So yeah, if you think like a whale, you're never going to fail. I would expect some sort of manipulation coming through. And we just saw key examples of manipulation in September when I was just speaking about that, those momentous moves in the space of like 10 minutes, right? Those $10,000 moves in 10 minutes, probably a bit less than 10 minutes, right? But yeah, so that's what I was saying about that. Think like a whale, you're never going to fail. Cup and handle scenario, probably going to see some counter trading coming through there, guys. Now, in terms of referencing what we were talking about yesterday in terms of the volume weighted ATR band, this is very good. We wanted this yesterday. We needed a close above this. You know what happens when we close above this? We usually carry on the uptrend, right? We usually carry on the uptrend. As you can see here, guys, the last time that we did close above this, very nicely indeed. We got a very huge run up here for Bitcoin, all the way up from literally like 13,000 all the way up to what was it? 65k, right? Around 65,000 there. And we've got Stuart Webb's just become an official member of the Crypto Chester community, so I do appreciate you coming through and becoming a member there, Stuart. And I do appreciate that the expensive English coffee or tea, or just a happy beer on a Friday night once a month on you, my good sir. So yeah, I do appreciate that, man. Nice, it's a nice gesture for you to do that. And yeah, so it's good. It's good, man. Do appreciate that, man. Do appreciate you coming through. And I see you on the stream like every day, man. So yeah, dude. Welcome, Stuart, says Simon. Members unite. And also you're gonna get loads of emojis and stuff with that. Well, literally like 4, I think. But you get a bit of Everest, you get a bit of Basecamp 1. You get a bit of climbing emoji. I think I'm just about to crash the stream. I shouldn't have really done all that spamming. And you get, of course, the best one of all, juicy. Keeping it juicy. Making that money. Because you all know, you all know why we're here. We're here to make money. It's as simple as that, guys. It's as simple as that. Now, let's carry on with this BTC update coming through. As I was saying there, guys, very crucial stuff in terms of the volume weighted ATR band here. Closing above it is very good. Very progressive indeed. What I would say, when we did close above this before, we did actually see a bit of a trap play out. Granted, yes, we did see momentum after that, but we got a daily candle close above it and above the 55. So let's see how correlative that is along this zone. see where we are in terms of relevance to the 55. Yeah, we're still miles above it, right? So if we are going to see any sort of pullback here, guys, it's the whales here, guys. The whales are talking. The whales are talking. We got the bull market barrier at 54,400, and also we got the clear, the 52,600 sort of area there. So yeah, what I would say is there's many levels of support below us. This is the good thing, the progressive, the positive here, guys. This is very good because we've got a lot of support below us. We've got all the major moving averages coming up here. We've got the volume weighted ATR that we've closed above. We've got the bull market barrier that we've closed above as well. I want to bring up the rounded blue box zone quickly. It's a linear regressional growth curve from the start of Bitcoin to now. As you can see, we've just got a candle. Let me get rid of some indicators. I think it's going to really start lagging if I don't. Get rid of that as well. Yeah, so as you can see that... Wrong tool. As you can see there, guys, we have got a nice candle body close. This is what I was waiting for to signify a nice BTC long position. So I had entered a long position here. Now we've seen this daily candle close. It was a late one last night, but I got in. We're waiting here. And the first take profit point is going to be, I know it's not too crazy, it's at 58,276. The next one is at 59,000. We're basically going to be riding this linear regressional growth curve all the way up as we did here, making this cold hard cash, right? Stop loss just below this white line. So yeah, not too bad coming through there. So yeah, hopefully, ideally, we don't want to dump to the downside here because it will mean we'll get stopped out. But it will basically mean we're going to activate another position as well. And this indicator is 70. I got the stat there, 74.34% profitable from the back test that I did all the way back to like 2017 or something crazy. So yeah, it's pretty good, right? So yeah, I'm long in this position now, waiting for these take profits to basically be smashed through, right? That's going to be the ideal scenario there. But yeah, it's just another piece of information that we can use. Obviously, I know you guys don't have access to this indicator, but I'd just like to offload a little bit of free information for you there in terms of holding a level of support. We usually do along these blue box zones. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see how this does actually play out. As you can see, resistance continuously, resistance. You can see the support that we do get here. And yeah, it's just a very good tool to be using, right? Very good tool to be using. And we know that we have seen a candle body close above this. So it's just a piece of information for you guys to take into your back pocket, right? Take into your back pocket. What else are we going to look at? Look at the volume profile very quickly with the WOD machine, and also the bull market barrier, because we do like that. Yeah, so as discussed yesterday, we did have this, it's like quite large bit of volume coming through. I swear it was at 57 yesterday, right? I'm sure it's changed. Yeah, in terms of support, we did have, yeah, we got a pretty huge level at 55 there. So if we are going to have any sort of pullback there, this is where I think we would come down to and then bounce from. As you can see, there's a lot to get through in terms of volume profile there. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that does plan out. But what I do want to say here, guys, also... it's looking a bit ski-whiff. Something's off. Not sure. Yeah, I think it's my colored candles, right? It doesn't look right on the chart. Show color candles to indicate trend. Yes, there we go. Yeah, that's the chart I'm used to. So yes, what was I saying there? Another piece of information I do want to look at here, guys, is also this. I know you guys can't quite see that on the stream. I need to really configure that. But yeah, it's the website I use. It's called Crypto Quant. You can basically get all of the information coming through here, and it's pretty much free, guys. You don't have to pay anything. You just have to sign up. It's pretty good. You basically get there's hundreds of charts here in terms of information, in terms of like fundamentals behind Bitcoin and stuff like that. So as you can see here, guys, open interest. You can't quite see it on the chart, so I'm going to need to configure that and get that better. But yeah, that's going to be the open interest at the moment is actually up considerably, guys, and that basically means there's a lot more futures positions open, right? And in review to that, if there's more future positions open, since the open interest is really high up, we can basically say, hello, the whales are looking to make a move, right? And when I say make a move, I'm saying manipulate and basically stop out as many futures positions as possible, right? So that's sort of the mentality there. And now we're seeing open interest obviously going up quite high, right? So it's definitely another piece of information that we can be using. And 29 likes, amazing stuff there, guys. 52 like target on the table. We have a subscriber target of 1,600 today. We are one subscriber away from 1,600. Absolutely crazy, guys. Really do appreciate all the continuous support there. Really good stuff. Really do appreciate it out here, honestly. Really do. So yeah, let me jump to the fear ingredient next, see where we are today on that. We're at 78, still climbing. as expected, uptrend for Bitcoin. We see higher highs being set continuously. We see progression in this uptrend, not slowing down at all. So hey, I expect everyone to be a bit greedy. To be honest, I see alts actually taking a bit of a hit compared to BTC pairing today, and I would actually expect Fear and Greed Index to come down a little bit tomorrow, not drastically, but a little bit, right? A little, maybe down to 71 again, maybe 70, maybe 70, 65, that sort of area, just because I know a lot of people are going to be pretty annoyed about the whole altcoins. They'll be fearful to be trading altcoins, and it's just going to be left sort of BTC on its own, right? If the altcoins are going to carry on taking a hit. And that does bring me to Bitcoin dominance. Where are you? I didn't bring that up today. Let me just bring that up, guys. Yes, we've got a Bitcoin dominance coming through there. Wow, absolutely wow. I did say we were going to be taking a run up to, let me get rid of some of these indicators. I did say we are going to be taking a run up to 45 before, but we're at 46. Just drawing all over myself by accident. We're at 46.30. Jeez, that is running up like crazy. And to be honest, when we're seeing how the alts are reacting to this, it's bad, right? It's obviously not great. It's obviously not great here, but in terms of resistance points, in terms of reversals here, when we can see alts maybe taking a bit of a pump, is when we're going to get to around that 47.61. Obviously, guys, on the basis that we break this 200 SMA that we've got coming down here as well. Let me jump to the chat quickly because I see it is popping off in the chat there. What is that indicator called? Says, hey, you. I guess you're on about... I guess you're on about the rounded blue box zones. Yeah, it's available for rental on my channel, and there is a way to get the version's not as good, right? It's obviously not it hasn't got as much data and stuff like that, but there's a way to get some of it free, but I don't know that off the top of my head right now, but I will see if I can get to that, because obviously I know it's quite an expensive indicator, right? And I know people don't really want to be paying crazy money, right? Even though it's insanely profitable. And you'll make the money back in probably 3 trades, but yes, I see what you're saying. I'll see what we can. I'll see what I can do for you. I'll have a little search up, see if I can get some sort of free thing for you there, sir. As I said, it won't be as good, but it'll still be fairly okay. Jonah says, shall I put my alts into BTC? Seen a few big YouTubers saying they're putting their money into BTC. To be honest with you, to be completely honest with you, a few big YouTubers, the big YouTubers out there, they already hold loads of BTC, right? They already hold loads of BTC. And this is probably the reason why we are seeing a lot of Bitcoin dominance rising here, because people are moving their money straight into BTC, because it's the only thing really pumping right now. Essentially, they could be doing this to pull the altcoins down, so then they get better entry prices. That's the scenario there. At the end of the day, altcoins, they're not just going to keep going down. They will bounce and they will go up from there. I'm longing quite a few altcoins at the moment, and I'm not fretting. Calm, collected. We will get there. It's going to bounce back up. We just need Bitcoin to just chill out a little bit. And as I said, when I say bounce back up, I mean the Bitcoin dominance bouncing back down and having... Let's just zoom out a bit here, guys. We're in an insane downtrend for Bitcoin dominance, right? There's no need to panic at all. We're in an insane downtrend for Bitcoin dominance here. We're just... This is the opposite of the Mount Everest scenario. We've actually done a base camp. We've done a base jump off the Grand Canyon, and we've fallen for a very long time. Now, we can't jump off the Grand Canyon again because we're already on the ground. What do we need to do? We need to climb up to the top of the Grand Canyon again before we take another base jump down. So, it's absolutely fine. We are going to get there. We're just going to have a bit of skr for a while. This basically means that the altcoins are not going to be reacting favorably towards the direction of BTC, right? So yeah, don't sweat it. We will come back down. It's just it's a time of panic. I think a lot of people are seeing their altcoins going down when they've seen them move with Bitcoin for like the last, I don't know, 8 months or something. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. But to be honest, I think it's okay. I think it's okay, guys. Let me have a little look at the chat that we've got. Empowering Voices of Tomorrow. Nice to see you on the stream there, Nikki. Only 30 likes. Smash the like, she says there. Leader Crypto says, think for yourself, Jonah. If you need some more opinions there, Jonah, just jump into the Telegram, man. The link is in the description. And also, guys, I have set up a Crypto Chester feed where I'm going to be posting all my videos. So if you want to go join that as well, you're more than welcome. There's only literally about 2 members in there. So so yeah, it's me and someone else at the moment because I made it literally before the stream. So if you want to be one of the first members in there, crack on. It's there for you to join. It's a public thing. You obviously won't be able to talk and stuff, but you're basically just going to get notified when I upload, right? straight away because I know YouTube are pretty bad. SS Essential says, you got this. Hero Optimist has just finished BTC. Yes, sir. I've finished BTC, and now we're going to be getting to my altcoins of the day. This is 3 altcoins that I have chosen to showcase to you for potential positions, potential professional, educational TA coming through there, guys. And I want to just start off with a little bit of disclaimer coming through there. Nothing I say is financial advice. You know the score here. I don't have an economics degree. I can't legally give you financial advice. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm sorry. But what I'm saying here, guys, is please go and do your own research before executing any positions that I do say on this stream. And you're completely liable. Completely liable for any trades that you do say here. To be honest, I'm going to be taking a few of them. Probably all of them. But yeah, so anyway, back to this is my 3 altcoins today, the 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you. We've got Dan B in the chat there. We've got Hey You saying it was the random blue book zone. It's all good. It was just curious, not a problem. We got Simon coming through there, and we got Essential as well. So yeah, let's get through to my altcoins of the day. I'm losing my. Tell you what, I'm gonna have some H2O because I haven't had some H2O in a while, and then we're gonna carry on with my altcoins of the day. Get your goddamn words out. Thank you for subscribing to my mailing list, Joe Hart. I see you. Good stuff. Good stuff. LR says, go in, hit those lines, guys. Pretty sure you meant to say likes. Yeah, 38 likes. Target is 52 on the table. Is 1,600 the target? Have we hit it yet? Not quite there, guys. 1 subscriber away. Who is going to be the 1,600th subscriber? Crazy stuff there. But yeah, my altcoin of the day that 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you today, guys. And also, I'm sure you guys have noticed yesterday, I actually do separate videos on these every single day now. So you can expect some sort of more detailed TA in those videos, which we'll be releasing every single day. Hit those likes, even, lol. I see you. So yeah, you'll get my live stream upload every day. And also 3 altcoins of the day upload every single day as well. So it's just content continuous for you guys, 5 days a week. Amazing stuff. Because I need a few days off from I need to rest my voice, right? Hey, you says probably altitude sickness from all that base jumping you were doing. Funny stuff there. So yeah, as we can see that Jim the Retro Game has come through, said, Ayo. Nice to see you on the stream there, Jim. But yeah, let's jump to my altcoins of the day, guys. This is 3 altcoins that I've chosen to showcase to you. Let's go. First one is, you guessed it, DOT. Polkadot coming through there, as you can see from the thumbnail of the stream there. It is Polkadot, as you can see there, guys. Typical humongous cup and handle scenario coming through there. We know usually means continuation to the upside. Hopefully, if Bitcoin dominance can actually come down, we might see DOT actually make a breakout scenario to the upside, right? The breakout scenario that we are looking for here, as you can see, all-time highs there for DOT, sat around that $48.81 there. Pretty good, but at the end of the day, we have got lower highs coming through at $37.69, and also nearly a confirmed lower high coming through there. It's a bit too early to say it's confirmed straight away because we could easily set another leg up there. I would say it's confirmed once we actually clear the previous higher low, making a little bit of a bearish chart pattern coming through there. But at this point in time, we're resting on a major trend line as well there. So if we are going to take another leg up and try and break this major level of resistance that we got coming through here, I'm really bad at trying to think. I've got my mouse. So yeah, this major... Let's get it right, bro. Let's get it right. So yeah, as you can see there, major levels of resistance here. If we can get over that, there's going to be a breakout scenario for DOT there, guys. And this is why it's my altcoin of the day. Very crucial stuff there. If the breakout scenario is going to play out, we could see humongous, momentous waves to the upside. And when I say humongous, guys, I mean humongous. I mean like, trying to think of an analogy. Like, I don't know, like a monster truck, like a monster truck, humongous compared to a Mini Cooper from the 1980s, right? Humongous in terms of gains, in terms of percentages for this measure move. We could be looking at something along the lines of 69%. Hello, good morning, amazing number coming through there. 69% in terms of a gain there, really good stuff. That's what we could be looking for. Obviously, guys, going to be a huge long position, but staggering take profits all the way up. We're not going to leave. Sorry, we're not going to leave. We're not going to enter until we've cleared the previous high, and that is going to be, hello, around $38 and $38.75 there. That's what I would wait for a clearing zone before we entering any sort of long position there. And then obviously, first take profit is going to be the volume weighted ATR band, because we know how correlative this little fella is in terms of resistance, right? And yes, if we do get above it, we know that we do bang it. Obviously, there's not that much data here on the daily here for it, but yeah, I'll get to that shortly on another chart, I'm sure. Just a little bit of a lowdown. I'm sure the OGs on the chart here, sure the OGs on the stream here, you know that you know how valid these volume weighted ATR bands are, right? They're God mode. So yeah, definitely first take profit point is going to be there for that point. Now, in terms of percentages for that, it's still going to be quite nice, I think, because we are on the daily here. It's still going to be, yes, a 5% gain there. Amazing stuff there. And from there, it's just riding the waves, right? We're riding those waves up, and we know about this. This is very, very strict in terms of gridding your take profits there, guys, because if we see any sort of reversal here coming through, we can see resistance coming down from these zones. If we see that play out again, we're basically going to take our stop loss. We're going to move it to our entry point. So once we've hit our first take profit, it basically minimizes our losses completely. My hair is really falling out. So yeah, as you can see there, guys, this is going to be the second take profit in terms of percentage for that, around 8.36%. Probably the next one at this horizontal at 17.37%, and then after that, around a 23.01% gain there for DOT. Pretty good stuff on the daily, around going for that 69%. But I would take into account there, guys, by the time that we hit all-time highs, I would be looking for the all-time high rule. We know what happens when we set new all-time highs. 80% of the time we come back down and retrace to the previous all-time highs. And whether you want to be holding it for this whole period here, could be over a few weeks or so. Obviously, depending on funding rates and stuff like that, we'll just have to see how that goes. But yeah, at the end of the day, if you're breaking all-time highs, guys, massive, massive, massive take profit points. That's just the law of thumb for me. But yeah, let's jump down to some smaller time frames there for DOT, and let's get a little bit of a better gauge on what's happening here. As you can see, guys, rising wedge pattern. We are literally on the cusp of breaking this to the downside, and we know rising wedges usually break to the downside, guys. We could be seeing some sort of measure move looking like so, but to be honest with you, we've got a heavy-handed level of support coming through there. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see if we actually come down here. If we do come down, there is definitely going to be some sort of short position. Not too crazy, around a 3.39%, because we know the support that we've got there from this zone in terms of this trend line coming down, and also this 200 EMA as well. That's definitely going to be a huge bounce point to be looking out for there for DOT as well. But yeah, so it does look like we are going to actually dump here. To be honest, we haven't validated the most recent high low here on the shorter term time frame. We have set a high point in terms of this trend, but it's not quite challenged the previous high there with enough momentum, so that is going to confirm. Now we've invalidated the most recent higher low. This is confirmed as a lower high, guys, which, you guessed it, is bearish, right? It's bearish, so I would expect us to be coming down a bit further there. I wouldn't say full completion of the measure move, but let's go on the basis that we do, and we do lose this trend line here around this 31.34, and also we lose the support of the 200 EMA as well. I would say price targets to the lower side there is going to be around 12% there. To be honest, if you are going to be looking for, if you're going to be looking to actually hold on to your short position through these levels of support there, I probably would just use these as a really congruent take profit points, and then go for the final completion of the measure move from there. I would probably set another take profit around $30.09 there, and obviously, guys, you know the drill. You know the drill here. Staggering those take profits. You know, I say this a million times. I'll say this a million times. You stagger your take profits. You hit one. You move your stop loss to your entry point. Minimizes your losses completely. And we're not here to have losses. We're here to make money. We're here to drive those McLarens and those Lambos. Exactly. If you want an Aston Martin, I can give you that. No, if you want an Aston Martin, this is the way to go. So yeah, as you can see, guys, this is basically why I chose DOT today. Very, very good stats coming through there. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good indeed for potential positions coming through that. And to be honest, let's just go on a bit of a wider scale now. Let's go on a bit of a wider scale, because I know it's quite confusing with all this stuff coming through there. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to delete some stuff, and then I'm going to I'm not going to draw on the chart, because it's going to it'll ruin all the TA coming through there. But yeah, I'm going to delete this for now. And now you can see we've got a symmetrical triangle pattern. We've got resistance coming through from the top side here. We've got support coming through from the top side here as well there, guys. So now you know there's a symmetrical triangle chart pattern coming through there. And the lower side in terms of the target there for DOT, for the high, low, and the macro scale, is going to be around this 27-28 sort of area. So if we are going to see any sort of downtrend coming through there, obviously, we're going to be getting down to this $29 sort of area. If we lose that, we know we've got heavy level of support at 27, sort of 27, 28 sort of area there, guys. So yeah, definitely a point to be looking out for there. Let me bring back all that TA to be referencing for the future. Now we're going to be moving on to my second altcoin of the day. This is a bit of Uniswap. We're going to do a little bit of Uniswap today. And the reason why this is chosen, the reason why I've chosen this as my altcoin of the day today is because actually we're in a very interesting scenario as well. And this is more for educational purposes, guys. There's no sort of position I don't think I'll be looking for as of yet here. So let me jump to the daily, because we do have, yes, you guessed it, obviously it's not the best in the world, but it is still a cheeky little bit of a bull flag from this uptrend coming through here. I know it's pretty bad, right? Because it's obviously the really insane lower lows coming through there. But to be honest, right now, we are looking at coming down and testing this parallel channel to the downside, this falling channel that we've got coming through here, guys. And also we're testing the 200 EMA. So to be honest, I would actually expect to bounce here. I would expect us to bounce here and actually see some sort of progression to the upside, right? To be honest, Uniswap, it has been sort of lacking recently. I would expect some more. And obviously we saw some insane price action in the space of a day before. So I do think there is some sort of bounce scenario coming through there. We've obviously got these lower highs coming through here at around this $22.29 there. So yeah, it's just multiple levels of support for a nice bounce coming through there. And if we do bounce here, it's still going to be bullish, guys, just because we are going to be setting higher lows from the previous low there. So yeah, it's still going to be looking pretty progressive. And this is where there could be a nice measure move from this retest of this trend line coming through here, because obviously you can see we didn't quite test it here, there, and everywhere. So yeah, the retest for that in terms of a measure move for potential gains coming through for the future there for Uniswap, it's going to be looking something along the lines of this. But to be honest, it's a bit of a strange one in terms of position, right? Because obviously we've got a lot to get through. We've been trending down for a while. So let me have a little look coming through there. It's going to be around a 29.72% gain if this is going to be executed correctly. Could be a congruent bounce off this zone. So yeah, it's more just to be honest, I probably really wouldn't be entering until we cleared some really crucial lower highs here from this trend. I know the retest is looking good, but there's just too much resistance, I would say, in the way here. Clearing this crucial zone, if we're going to get rid of the WOD machine for now. Yeah, if we get, you can see we've got a clear horizontal in here in terms of level of support, and you can see the resistance when we tested this zone. So I would say, even if we're going to be getting into any sort of long position here, you could sort of long inside of this falling wedge. But you know me, I'm more trend for the breakout scenarios. But yeah, that's definitely going to be a resistance point to be looking at around 24.21 there. So let's jump down. Let's bring up the WOD again. Let's jump down to the shorter term time frames and go from there, because obviously, guys, this is a falling wedge pattern. We know falling wedges usually break to the upside here, and this is the position that I was on about here. Obviously, this is the measure move from the macro falling price channel, right? The measure move from the macro falling price channel. Now, this is obviously the bounce point that we're looking for. You can see the support that we formed on this zone before, right? We've formed it. We've done this before. You can see we could potentially bounce from this zone. If we bounce from this zone, it's going to be pretty good indeed. And obviously, we did see on the longer term time frame that 200 EMA hovering around that sort of area as well, which obviously is the daily time frame. It's a lot more congruent, right? Hey, you says, I sold all my Uniswap yesterday, just trying to build some cash for trades. Oh, brother man. Oh, brother man. You obviously saw this price action crash, and you probably saw us break a new low there, and that's probably why you sold it, setting lower lows after lower lows on the shorter term time frames. But yeah, not too hot, but hey, it is what it is, man. I would say just reference all the time frames coming through there, because very congruent bounce point to be looking for. That's the wrong tool. Very congruent bounce point to be looking there for, probably I'd say within the next few days or so, maybe even the next like 8 to 12 hours or something like that. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that does plan out. But yeah, if we are going to see a nice wave up, it's not just going to have the continuation to the downside, guys. We're not just going to keep doing this, right? I highly doubt that's going to happen. We're going to be bouncing around. So yeah, we'll just have to see how that goes. Yeah, so as you can see there, guys, if we are going to see any sort of measure move to the upside here, if we are going to have a break up scenario in the future, yeah, I tend to nail the lottery numbers the day after the draw. I like that. That's quite cool, man. So yeah, as you can see, the measure move that we are looking for here is going to be probably something along the lines of this, guys. And obviously, we know we've got this information from the macro scale. So if we are going to be entering any sort of position, I probably would wait until around this sort of area here. Just in terms of candle bodies there, I would probably wait for the entry point around there, and then we know the support is actually quite strong along this horizontal here. So yeah, I would be entering around this sort of zone here, and then riding that wave all the way up. And we know the drill here, guys. Staggering those take profits. Obviously, I'll say it again, nothing I say is financial advice, guys. Please, please go do your own research about any positions that I am talking about here. 171 first take profit, second take profit 279, third take profit, the completion of the, no, third take profit is going to be this top zone here. I would go on the wicks there, 4.83, because you can see the congruent resistance that we are seeing along that zone there. 4.83, another take profit. Completion of the measure move, of course, around 7.15% there. Amazing stuff there. Another take profit coming through there. And guys, if you're seeing like 4, 5, 6, 7 take profits, just take your equity and divide it by that amount, depending on how many take profits you're setting, and then stagger that percentage throughout each take profit you're taking, right? Stuart says, is the RSI always useful? To be honest, it's always something that you can look at, right? Because there's many things that you can do with the RSI. It's not just it's not just the strength of the price, right? You can do all the trend lines, you can do divergences, and you can even do chart patterns like continuation patterns in terms of the relative strength index continuation patterns like symmetrical triangles, wedges, all of that stuff coming through there. It's basically just another chart that you can pick apart in terms of getting information from. So yeah, I would say the RSI is pretty useful continuously. I've actually got it up right now. Oh yeah, I've got it down here. But sometimes I do find it is when I'm talking about stuff like this, and you can see, look, straight away, as I was saying, without even looking at it here, guys, you can see the bounce point coming down. If we come down any further here, we're going to be oversold on the RSI, right? And obviously that means a bounce back coming through there. So yeah, it's a pretty good tool, man. It's a pretty good tool. But yeah, I use it literally every single day for most, near enough all of my trades, probably 95% of my trades, right? Unless I'm trading just purely on indicator statistics. But yeah, that's what I would say about that. But yeah, that's pretty much Uniswap done there, guys. God, we're at 54 minutes. I'm still on my altcoins of the day. This is really bad. I really need to speed this up. So yeah, it's Uniswap done. Let me move to my second altcoin, no, my third altcoin of the day today, and that is Tron at TRX, baby. Let's have a look at Tron and see what's going on there. The reasoning why I chose Tron today is because bit of a breakout scenario. This is going to be a lot quicker, guys. I'm going to have to move through this a lot quicker. We've got descending triangle coming through there, which usually means continuation to the downside, right? But to be honest, to get a break to the downside, we're actually really far away from that. And also, we've got the volume weighted ATR. Look, the volume weighted ATR and this green line coming through. You can see how good that is in terms of a level of support there. So yeah, in terms of this is why it's claimed my altcoin of the day. Potential little swing position coming through in terms of a short position coming through here, guys. Very, very good for an entry point, I would say, after 9 cents 312 there. So sorry, 321. And in terms of percentages, in terms of measure moves here, I would be looking for something along the lines of this. We did actually see near enough measure move completion before from this uptrend coming through. I'm maybe not even quite, but yeah, this is just a key example, guys, of why we stagger take profits, right? Because you can see we actually got the reversal in terms of the price, in terms of the end of that trend, before we saw the completion of the measure move at around 7% there. So this is why we stagger our take profits. So we plan for all types of reversals. So yes, you would have actually been stopped out here in terms of this long position, but you've already taken profit multiple times on the way up, so you're absolutely fine. You're in profit. It's a profitable trade at the end of the day because your stop loss is at your entry as soon as you take profit. Simple. Now, in terms of a short position here for Tron, obviously this is the measure move that we were just talking about there. I would be looking at something along the lines of that. In terms of percentages for this short position, it's going to be around a 6.32% gain. And then you know the score, guys. I'm going to say this again many, many times. Staggering your take profits continuously along these zones. Otherwise, you might get bounced and you might get reversed, and then you might get stopped out. Not at entry, at actual stop out zone, right? Probably above the 200 EMA there. So yeah, you don't want that. You don't want that. You want to hit your first take profit and then move your stop loss to your entry point. And then if you do see any sort of reversal, it's gonna be profitable. I'll literally preach that continuously there, guys. Preach it continuously. 48 likes as well. Amazing stuff there. We're 4 likes away from the like target of 52 set by Hero Optimist. So we could smash that. That'd be absolutely amazing, guys. Eeyore Shin says, please give some analysis on Litecoin, my friend. My good sir. I did a Litecoin video yesterday on my channel. If you want to go check that out, it's about a 4-minute update. It covers the long term, the midterm, and the short term as well there. And also, I think there's a potential position coming through for Litecoin coming up. So yeah, if you want to go check that out, the video is not in the description. It's on my channel. It's on my channel. So yeah, I uploaded that yesterday. And so yeah, if you want to go check that out, but I could probably do a little bit on stream here. But now let me get to that's my third altcoin of the day, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed my 3 altcoins of the day today, and obviously now you know, well, not obviously now you know, but now I do videos on these every single day, as I was just saying there, to EVR. Hopefully that's how I say your name, right? So yeah, so I do an altcoin video on these every single day. 3 altcoins a day. I do my video every single day now. So you can expect 3 more pieces of content from me every single goddamn day in more detail of these altcoins. Yeah, let me jump to sideways money indicator, right? Because I want to review some sideways trades that we did yesterday in terms of sideways scalps from this indicator. This is the sideways money indicator. Yeah, it's showing up now. It's a bit laggy today. My internet connection is not great, right? It's not great. I've got all the fiber stuff, but it's just not working that great. So yeah, this is the sideways money indicator. This is part of this is the indicator that basically hosts the premium Scalp package that I do. There's a 7-day free trial if you want to go check it out or whatever. But yeah, you get 5 trades per day, and also rental to this indicator on TradingView as well. Sideways money indicator. As you can see here, guys, this is the XRP trade that we got into yesterday. We got a candle. We got it trades on sideways, right? So it's got to be a sideways channel. As you can see there, guys, we get a central point activation. We get a wick outside the zone. We get a candle body close inside the zone. On this side of this channel, it basically means we're going in for that short position. Short position, first take profit halfway down, second take profit, central point of that channel. As you can see there, banged it. Got a very nice 1.48% profit there. Very good stuff indeed. That brings me on to the next trade there, and it was Bitcoin Cash. As you can see, guys, sideways channel, central point activation, wick outside the zone, candle body close inside the zone, short position activated, bringing us all the way down to the central point yet again. 1.62% profit there. Pretty good stuff indeed. And this is another example here. This is T-Fuel, right? This was a long position, and as you can see, this is why this indicator doesn't really. Obviously, it does lose a bit. It's like a 72.3 or 8%. I can't think of what it is, but it's basically 72% profitable, right? So it's pretty good. And now, as you can see there, guys, we get a little. It was a tiny wick outside the zone, but it's a wick outside the zone nonetheless from a sideways central activation point. And this basically means we're getting a nice little scalp coming through there. Central point is going to be the first take profit, and then we've got the next take profit in the central there. As you can see, we only hit 1 take profit. We still made 0.5%. We basically take our stop loss, which would have been around this sort of zone here. As you can see, this wick, just below this wick here. Wouldn't have gone all the way down because in terms of percentages there, that stop loss to that profit is not good, right? We're gonna go on these equals, right? That's what we really want, because you can't have a stop loss bigger than your take profit, right? It doesn't work like that. The risk reward scenario is not good. So yeah, we hit our first take profit and then stop loss to entry. Came back down, hit entry point. Hey, not the end of the world. It's still take profit at the end of the day. Stop loss is positive. Not bad at all. So yeah, that was just 3 of the trades. I think we had 4 out of 5 successful. So yeah, we're gonna be I'm gonna be reviewing the charts very shortly after this stream, actually, once I've done my altcoin videos, and I will we'll get some. We're looking at probably quite a few positions coming through in that scalp package today, just because we can see the markets are going a bit sideways at this time. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how that does plan out. Moving on now, let's get to the altcoin request part of the show, guys. So get your altcoin requests in the chat. Should we do a giveaway? Yeah, let's do a giveaway. Coming through there. I'm gonna give away 2 months of my ultra package, guys. This is a privately ran Telegram group by myself. And it's basically the subscription to the information of 4 of my indicators, right? And that trades BTC, it trades Ethereum, it trades ADA, and it trades BNB, right? These indicators are BNB's 82.76% profitable. Since January 2020, it's made 843% profit. In ADA, it's 68% profitable, made 1,106% profit. So this is just insane, guys. If you're looking at like interest on an account, say in a bank, right, you're looking at like hardly any percent profit, right? Whereas this, it's the same mentality. You put your money separate from your trading allowance in the account. You follow the information from these indicators. Granted, you have a few losses in a row. Absolutely fine. But the wins always overtake the losses. And that's why the percentage in terms of profit is so high. It's so high. So yeah, I charge £95.99 per month for this service. Yes, I know, very expensive. But you make that back very quick indeed. Within the month, like you always do, right? It's crazy gains. And if you don't, the gains are just ridiculous the following month. So yeah, it's all good. So yeah, I'm going to do a giveaway for that package now, and you're going to basically win 2 months free access to that premium package. So I'm going to be thinking of a number between what we got 47 people watching. I'm going to think of a number between, we'll do 1 and 20, shall we? Think of a number between 1 and 20. I've just written it down on my pad there. pen is down. So yeah, if you guys want to smash your guess in the chat and see if you can win 2 months access to my ultra swing trading package there. And then after that, we're going to get through to some altcoin requests. I'm going to start off with ERGO. Yeah, what was GR what was it? ERGO. Yeah, so around that's probably what we're looking for. I would say strong downtrend. Oh god, I completely missed this. Completely messed this up. Everything's going crazy, right? Hold on. Let me see who's won it. See you guys all spamming like absolutely crazy. The number is 13, right? The number is 13, as you can see there on the pad there. So yeah, we'll have a look, see who's won that. 14, 20, 13. So first on the list there, we've got Jermaine. Jermaine, I see you there, my good sir. You are first to guess the number 13. So if you drop me a message on Telegram, I will get to, I'll basically get you added to that. If you're not all added already, I'm sure you're not. I don't think you are. But yeah, if you drop me a message on Telegram with your Telegram username, and I'll get you basically 2 months access to that. So well done to you, my good sir. Darren, that's cheating. But I do admire I admire the effort, right? Let's have a little look. So the chat's going absolutely crazy, right? Let's get some more likes to meet here. Optimus's target. Yep, we're on. Where's the like target? 52. So yeah, we've actually smashed through the like target, guys. Absolutely amazing stuff there. The second like target on the table there is 85. I can't remember who set that, but yeah, I'd just like to say well done to Jermaine, who won that giveaway coming through there. Really, really good stuff indeed. Let's do some altcoin requests. This is the part of the show where you guys get you work smart, not hard. Love that, Darren. This is the part of the show where you get your altcoins in the chat, and I basically go through them, and we'll just do some free, cool TA in a nice chilled environment. I'm just gonna have some more water, and I'm probably gonna do this for probably another 10 to 15 minutes, guys, and then I'm probably gonna end the stream because I now do 3 more videos per day, so I need to get them done as well. So yeah, it's more content for you guys to consume. Interesting. Water tastes a bit musky today. Interesting. Yeah, I would say for Ergo, is this right? Is this the right chart? I think this is the right chart. Yeah, Ergo coming through there. Also, a request for Polkadot, similar 4 to 5 minute video. Yeah, so my 4 to 5 minute videos that I'm doing every day now, they are the altcoins of the day that I choose. So I showcase them to you on my stream here live every morning, Monday to Friday, and then also I do a video on them afterwards as well to give you a bit more of a detailed breakdown. So yeah, you can expect that. Eva, I can't read, man. Pretty bad at reading. Yeah, what I would say here, guys, humongous downtrend to the downside. You've got heavy levels of support being basically respected continuously, I would say. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy stuff, I would say here, guys. In terms of resistance, you are getting resistance as well. So this basically means you've got a pretty humongous falling wedge chart pattern. Hopefully you can actually find support here and bounce up yet again, but to be honest, it's really looking quite progressive, and the way that these alts are actually behaving, it's not too hot, right? It's really not too hot at this point in time. Obviously, we have seen the Bitcoin dominance it's actually challenging the 200 estimate at this point in time. If it gets above that, it's not good. It's really not good. But yeah, in terms of the alts taking a bigger hit, right? As I said, we've got resistance coming through from here, so that's probably going to hold us back. But if that is going to happen, I would expect some sort of breakdown to happen again from Ergo there. In terms of a measurement to the downside here, if this is going to keep falling, because this has just been falling even when everything else has sort of been doing kind of well, this is really not that good at this point in time, just because you've got obviously you've got the highs being put in, the resistance coming through, you've got the low being put in, you've got another challenge at the high, no respect being formed there, no candle body close. So this is obviously the lower high section, guys. Bearish chart patterns, and then straight from there you've got lower low, you've got lower high, you've got lower low again, you've got lower high again, you've got lower lows happening again, and lower highs. Just the bears are here for Ergo. The bears are here, right? It's not looking good. I would say this downtrend is probably going to have a bit more continuation to the downside, right? If you are going to see any sort of momentum to the upside there, it's going to be you're going to be looking at a breakout scenario, right? And the breakout scenario that you could be looking for here, which, to be honest, it's pretty unlikely considering how bad the chart is looking at the moment. I would say the breakout scenario is going to be something along the lines of this, obviously speculatively speaking, my good people, and this is going to be, in terms of percentage gain for a long position here, still very risky indeed, 29.49%, and obviously, guys, staggering take profits all the way up at all these very crucial lower high points coming through here, because obviously these are going to be continuously acting as reversal points there. So yeah, these are the points you want to be looking for there in terms of taking profit all the way up, and then once you get your first take profit, you move your stop loss to your entry point, and that way it's always going to be a positive trade at the end of the day. It's called gridding your take profits, guys, if you do want to go and do some research on that. One Manny says, you've covered my potential requests. Well, that's good, isn't it? You picked the altcoins of the day today. So yeah, that's pretty much ergo done. Let me jump to a bit of DAG there, because we haven't done DAG in a while, have we? DAG's obviously falling like a mother trucker right now. Not good. Big yawn. Big yawn. Let's jump to the daily, actually, because I want to see a bit more data on this right now. It's still absolutely fine, guys. I know we bought DAG a while ago. I'm sure a lot of you did, because it was a trending topic in this stream, right? Because Summit's saying, sorry I'm late again. Not a problem. As long as you're stopping by, you're smashing that like button. It helps us all out here. I'm coming through, so yeah, I do appreciate it. We actually didn't check the subscriber target, whether we hit that 1,600 or not. There we go. Amazing stuff there, guys. 1,602 subscribers. 1,602 subscribers. Amazing stuff. So I would just like to say a massive thank you to all of you guys tuning in and basically supporting the channel continuously. It is it's great. It's great. And the more likes, the more subs and stuff that I get, the more people that I can help on a day-to-day basis, because I see many people just losing money with trading and stuff like that. So I'm sure a lot of the OGs know that I'm here to like help people continuously. I literally have probably 10 people message me a day on Telegram asking for help trading, and I'm just sat there like spending all my time just replying to them and helping them as much as possible, right? Because that's kind of my mentality in life and stuff like that. So yeah, if you do need help, guys, just drop me a message. I'm here. So yeah, as you can see, guys, huge uptrend coming through for DAG. Obviously, guys, if you haven't done any research here for DAG's a pretty good one, guys. Very good fundamentals behind it. We are having some sort of pullback scenario, as we did see coming through in May here. Same scenario coming through there. We haven't really seen any sort of momentum to the upside here from September. But what I would say here is there is confidence in terms of the fundamentals. So actually, we're on sale right now. DAG is really on sale, and I do think this is a massive accumulation opportunity here. We're still above the 200 EMA. We're still above the previous all-time high there, just about above the previous all-time high there. So really good in terms of an accumulation zone for DAG. And if you guys are thinking about accumulating DAG, go do some fundamental research on it for yourself, because you'll be thoroughly impressed, right? Simon says 2,000 subs by the end of the year, Mr. Chester, sir. That'd be absolutely unreal. Considering I started my channel in I started it May. It was May. It was 4 months ago, right? I started like 4 months ago. Yeah, so I started in May. So basically, I've got like 1,600 subs in 4 months, which is, for a YouTube channel, that's unreal growth, absolutely unreal growth. So I'm not naive to that fact at all, and I do appreciate it. I wouldn't get there without you guys, of course. That seems like a Russian name, but it says, sorry, I can't read English names, let alone Russian. But he says, why Bitcoin explodes and alts go down? Because of Bitcoin dominance, my good sir. People are moving their money from the altcoins into Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the only thing going up. And the more that Bitcoin goes up, the more money is actually going to get moved out of the altcoins into Bitcoin, because people are like, I want to be making money. And my altcoins are going down, I'm going to be moving it out, right? So it's obviously going to be pushing the altcoins down there. So yeah, that's pretty much, let's talk about DAG quickly, because I was talking about that. We're on a healthy pullback, guys. This is a healthy pullback after pumping a substantial amount from, obviously, May coming through there. Obviously, starting on, we pumped, because it was the 20... Yeah, this is when Elon and Jack jumped on that B-word conference, right? It's what I kind of look for a pullback. But we actually pumped significantly from that, recovering from May. Around 299%, guys. So when you're saying 299% gain, looking for some sort of pullback coming through, it's only around a 50-60% pullback, so it's really not too bad, especially taking into account September, right? September was dirty for crypto. So yeah, it's really not too bad here. I would say it's on sale, and I would say Even if we do come lower than this, we've got a lovely higher low coming through and the volume weighted ATR band at around 11. And if we get to this zone, I'm spending a lot more money on DAG, right? And then we're going to we'll bang it up from here, guys. DAG has got insane fundamentals behind it, and it's one of the only altcoins really that a lot of governments are really getting on board with, right? Behind the scenes in terms of defense contracts and stuff like that, right? So yeah, definitely fundamental research to be done with DAG. So yeah, let me move on to another request coming through there, and we're on 58 likes, guys. That's unreal. That's amazing. It's amazing. And the next target is actually 85 likes, which is the opposite of 58. So yeah, that'd be amazing if we could smash through that. I don't think we're going to, because I'm going to be streaming for I'll probably do like 3 or 4 more requests, guys. Rest my voice before I have to do all those altcoin videos coming through there. Let me have a look at DAO for Jonathan. Daiwa, if that's how you say it. It's all KuCoin these days, isn't it? Yeah, it all is. It's all KuCoin. Just like to take this opportunity to apologize to absolutely nobody. The double champ does what he wants. As you can see here, this is the low, I would say, for $1.23 there. That's probably the low there for DIO, or however you say it. So we would be putting in some sort of trend line coming through here on the daily. Definitely going to be a point in terms of a low to be respecting there. If we are going to see us come down any lower, that's definitely a point that I would be looking for there. In terms of predicting some sort of breakdown, to be honest with you, we're looking at some sort of descending triangle chart pattern just jumping out at me. Let's see if that does plan out fairly well. Probably go on there, yeah. Yeah, that is planning out fairly well, I would say, in terms of horizontal to the bottom side, and obviously a descending trend line to the top side there in terms of resistance. So yeah, I would say we do have a descending triangle, which is a continuation pattern towards the downside, right? So so yeah, if you are going to be breaking to the downside here, the measure move is going to be a short position here, guys. I don't know if you can oh, it's a KuCoin, isn't it? So it's more just like sell your hodl. So yeah, this is going to be the move, and it's obviously going to bring us right down to that pretty dominant trend line we were talking about there on the daily there. So yeah, that's going to be very interesting to see if that does happen. In terms of percentages for that, it's going to be around a 12% move to the downside. But rest assured, we know the support here, guys. It's very strong stuff indeed for that level of support. If we're going to actually lose that level of support, then yeah, it's going to be looking a lot worse. It's going to be looking a lot worse. And the reason for this is, guys, is because we do have a parallel channel coming through there. The parallel channel will signify another measure move to the downside, and that's going to be probably something along the lines of this, guys. Obviously, speculatively speaking for the future, we could be looking at... It's going to be really rough if this does happen, guys. We're going to be bringing us all the way down to this $1.80 there, and that's going to be literally over 50% in terms of a reduction, I do believe. 31% there. Yeah, around 39.66% there. So yeah, pretty rough indeed. Oh yeah, one and a half would be 50, right? So yeah, interesting stuff there in terms of prediction there for DOAR. But yeah, it's a pretty big downtrend, I would say. But yeah, hopefully you can bounce off this horizontal here. But if you lose the horizontal, you can see multiple levels of resistance along this zone from before. So yeah, I would say this is going to be the target to the downside if you break to the downside out of this descending triangle there. That's what I would say about DAIO. Let's get 69 likes for Chestino. Smash it, says Joseph. I haven't seen Ren. I don't know. Let me do Ren for you then, if you want to like. Ren for a like. Not bad at all, my good sir. Not bad at all. I'd say pretty strong uptrend. I would say higher being set continuously, higher lows being set continuously. Very bullish, I would say, unless we lose this point here. If we lose this zone here at around this 92 cents there, if we lose that, then I would expect us to be coming down and take a leg down to probably the next higher low there and this 200 EMA, and that's probably going to be around 71 there. But to be honest, this is the bounce point I would be looking for. If you can bounce from that zone, you're going to have continuation to the upside, and that's the ideal sort of scenario there. But let's jump down to the smaller term targets, smaller term time frames, and get some smaller term targets for the in terms of lower highs and stuff like that, right? As you can see, we've obviously got a correlative point coming down from this zone here. This is obviously a massive level of resistance. We've seen this play out multiple times here along this zone. Now, I would say we're in some sort of potential breakout scenario, actually. Trying to get as many touches as possible on these trend lines, guys. probably actually on the cusp of a potential breakout to the lower side. And this is why we don't actually want to be falling here. If you fall here, you could see a completion of the measure move, which could potentially smash you through this most recent higher low on the bigger term time frame, which would make it a lot more bearish there. At this point in time, if you have a reversal here and you see progression to the upside and you invalidate a lower high, that's still gonna be bullish on the macro scale, guys. It's still gonna be good. But to be honest, if you get below this 92 cents there, 92 cents 18, you actually break down below it, it's gonna be really quite rough in terms of percentages for some sort of short position there for the old Ren. You're looking at 16.25%. To be honest, I really wouldn't be entering until we see the confirmation of us breaking this low here, because that's obviously the confirmation of us actually having a continuation to the downside, right? And then you know the score, staggering take profits all the way along. You know the score, guys. Let me have a little look at something else we've got. Should we do it in Matic there for the Russian name? I think your name's Russian, right? Your name's not Russian, but wow, Matic is really hurting. God. Ugh. Not good. Straight off the bat, guys, we've obviously got this uptrend coming through here. We've got higher highs being set, but you can see this is the higher low scenario here that we've got coming through from this uptrend. So we can have a pullback, higher low be created, bullish, another higher high be created. Very good stuff indeed. But the pullback here, we actually should have bounced earlier, setting another higher low. But no, what have we done? We've actually come down and we've invalidated this higher low, guys. Really bad. That's actually bearish. That's a bearish chart pattern in a sense, bearish chart formation to actually be playing out there. So really not good. So now we need to jump to the bigger scale and see if we can get some sort of prediction for a low here for another bounce point, which we could be looking for there. We've got a falling wedge chart pattern there, and that's obviously a nice measure move completion, I would say, coming through from there. As you can see there, guys, if you got in long before this, well, straight after this pump's coming through here, and once you cleared this high, you would have gotten long around $1.18. Then you would have rode that all the way up to $1.25. Now, at this point in time, obviously, you are cascading down. It's looking rough. It's looking bad in terms of a bounce point for you to be aiming for. You're literally sat on her. You're literally sat on her at the moment. You can see these wicks to these lower side. You can see when you see a wick like this in the space of a day, the bounce back, the buying back scenario is there. So we could see a buyback coming through here for Matic if we can actually not cascade past this. But yeah, we do have other levels of support along this zone. But yeah, if we do lose this, you can see the history. There's definitely resistance here, guys, and that could bring us down to the 200 EMA. So yeah, not looking too hot for Matic, I would say. It is looking bearish because we did invalidate this higher low there. So yeah, not too good, right? Really, really not too good for Matic. But I would just hopefully you don't lose this 118 for there. Yeah, hopefully you don't lose that straight down to 118.3 there. Hopefully you don't lose that. If you do lose that, then if you get a candle body close, like a daily candle close below that, it's looking really bad, I would say, considering how bearish you've just flipped right there. So oh god, not good. 69 like target, guys, says Joseph there, and we're at 62, guys. We're 7 likes away from the like target. In terms of subscribers, we're at 1,603. 3 is my lucky number. 1,603. Absolutely amazing stuff there, guys. Can we get it to 1,605? That'd be insane. And I did see some stats there, guys. I did see it was yesterday. It was 22% of you watch like every day and you don't subscribe. So it's like it's a bit crazy, right? So yeah, if you haven't subscribed, this is where you're gonna do that. It's amazing stuff. Yeah, if we can see you can actually see it update live here if you did want to do that, and we'll see if we can get some live price action for my subscribers, right? Something like that. Ren shooting, not financial advice. Hen shooting. Sorry, vegans. Go on, we can do it, says LR. Yeah, 62 likes, guys. Amazing stuff there. I do appreciate all the likes and subs, guys, honestly. Yeah, that's what I would say about Matic. Let me see what else we got coming through there. In terms of the requests, we got a bit of Atom there for Nicolay. I know a lot of coins at the moment. They really are taking a hit. I think a lot more unestablished coins are taking a bigger hit than more established coins like ADA and BNB and stuff like that. They're not really, only down like 2-3%, whereas like Theta and Matic and stuff, they're nearly down like 5%. Rune's down 5%. Crypto.com's down 4.38%. AVAX is down 5%. Yeah, it's IOTA, that's down 9.64%. So yeah, alts are really not looking good at this point in time, guys. They're really not looking good. Joseph says, I didn't do ship. No, Joseph says Harmony 1 if you can. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. See if we got time, my good sir, because I know you're an OG that stops by every goddamn day. Just live stream a crypto when you sleep. Do you mean like live stream with like just the chart playing? Because I've got, to be honest, I know some of you probably do really like those streams, but to be honest, for me, I'm not really the biggest fan. I just feel like you're just watching a chart and it's just not very informative, right? I prefer it when you've got like a presenter who's talking to you about the charts and stuff, like Crown's Crypto Cave, right? I love Crown's Crypto Cave. It's absolutely amazing. So yeah, massive shout out to him, guys. If you haven't gone to check him out, like he's very, very established. He's got like 90,000 subscribers. Like he's very, very good at TA and all that stuff. He's very, very informative as well. You will learn a lot from him. It's for the more like higher end, sort of like higher, more educated traders. I think quite a bit of information probably will go over some people's heads, right? If they're not. But it's a good place to learn. It's definitely a good place to learn. But what I was saying there is just the streaming just an empty chart there. It's just not an empty chart, just a live chart. I don't really want my brand to be really doing that, right? I'd prefer having the whole presenter vibe coming through there, as I'm sure I don't know if you guys prefer it more. I mean, that's what I prefer, so I guess it works, right? I'm sure I've noticed a lot more of you in Telegram. You watch more, you watch a lot of people that are crowned as the Yoda of crypto. Yes, yeah, exactly. It's very impersonal. Yeah, I agree. I'm always going to sleep listening to TA. It's good, Simon. Nilushka Madhushan says Bake and Theta. Interesting. Yeah, he's a high-end trader. Yeah, he is. He's a very good trader as well, I must say. In terms of Atom right now, the measurement to the upside, if we're going to break to the upside here, obviously descending triangle chart pattern, so is actually continuation to the downside, but we have seen an uptrend before that. So it's very interesting to see actually a measurement to the upside here around 37%, just because we haven't really got a congruent most recent uptrend from the lows to the highs there. So I would say if we are going to actually have a bounce point, this is going to be the resistance point, then we can do some sort of measure move and bring that up. So the real measure move is really only going to be around 38,092 there. So yeah, obviously speculatively speaking there, guys, depending on how steep this uptrend is going to be. But yeah, in terms of Atom at this point in time, if we do lose this horizontal, I would say at around this candle body here, and that's around $30.41 there. If we lose that, then it's definitely going to have continuation of this downtrend, because we're going to be setting candle body lows there. If we set a candle wick low, that's going to be a lower low in terms of this downtrend, which is definitely going to mean progression to the downside. Maybe bounce point off the volume weighted ATR one if we do get there, but yeah, not too hot. In terms of a short position to the downside here for Atom, could be looking at something. Come on, drag it. There we go. Could be looking at something along the lines of this, bringing us all the way down. All the way down to 23.79. Pretty awful stuff indeed. So yeah, Fane is moon phase king. Yeah, he does love his moon phases, doesn't he? Pretty funny stuff. I think he finds them hilarious as well. But yeah, so that's oh, that's all changed. Right, so let me jump to Nicolay, but just don't say lay too hard. Pronounce it correctly. Nicolay. I don't know, man. I'm bad at reading. Nicolay. But don't say late, but hard A. I don't know, man. I'm dyslexic as hell. ILV there for Simon. Let's do a bit of aluminum. Interesting. Obviously, guys, this is... I'm sure you guys don't really know that much about this. I know some of you probably do. It's an NFT game that's awaiting launch on a pattern of next generation radar detectors. Is looking pretty good, right? The graphics and stuff behind it, it does look like a really good game to be checking out there. I'm riding alts to the dirt if I have to. Yeah, the alts will bounce, guys. Don't sweat it. Calm and collected, they will bounce. They're not just going to keep going down. Yeah, it's going to be absolutely fine. What I'm worried about is, the thing that I would be worried about here, if you are trading altcoins at this point in time and you're holding altcoins and you're looking at your portfolio and you're just watching it continuously and they're going down, what I would be worried about here is the fact Bitcoin's going up. We're setting higher highs continuously there for Bitcoin, but the altcoins aren't following it. Yes, because the Bitcoin dominance is taking control and going up from there. But what I would say here, guys, is if Bitcoin is going to dump, we know that's already going to have an effect on altcoins in terms of the dump. We're already dumping for altcoins, so it could literally be a double Dutch scenario there, double Dutch scenario coming through there, and that's obviously not going to be good. Not going to be good. So double dumps coming through there, if that is going to happen, right? So yeah, that's what I would be worried about. I would be worried about a massive pullback for BTC, considering we are at 57k there. Obviously, that's going to have a big hit on the alts in general, and it will. But obviously, we've already seen a hit on the alts. So yeah, it could be double Dutch down. Double Dutch down. Not what I'm on about. Yeah, in terms of where we are now for aluminum, we are currently sat on this point here, sat around the 621.9 there. Pretty, not too bad as long as we don't lose this zone. If we lose this zone, I would expect to come down to 588. And to be honest, we've seen a lot of there's a lot of attraction towards this game, right? There's a lot of attraction towards this game. Double Dutch dump. It's a double Dutch dump. So yeah, as you can see here, guys, I get quite tired now. This is obviously going to be the lower high from this previous high point coming to the top side here. Pretty bearish, I would say. Low lows being set. We lost the 55 as well. Not looking too great. But if we're going to bounce anywhere, it's going to be here, guys. It is going to be here. So hopefully we can bounce here and find support. If not, as I said, the next point of target is going to be probably around here. But to be honest, even if you do come down to this 587, it's not going to be too bad, guys. You're still very new into the space. 22nd of September, 2021. Yeah, you're still like so new. The game's not launched yet. So even if you are going to be pulling back like crazy, that's absolutely fine, because when it does launch, you're going to be seeing a lot more traction coming through there. And you can see the price for this coin without it even being launched is $622, right? The supply is seriously low, guys. It's seriously, I think circulating supply, I might be wrong. Please don't quote me, I might be wrong. I think it's only like 640,000 at this point in time. I think overall supply is like 10 million, but obviously you get more as you play the game, right? That's how the NFT games work. So yeah, it's pretty crazy at this point in time, guys. Pretty crazy that the price of this will just go up over the course of I'd probably say the next 2 years. It's gonna be a bit of an axie, I would say, if you know that NFT game. Yeah, alts will have their run soon enough, says Simon. I agree with you, my good sir. I do agree with you. All good, mate. About how it's pronounced, it's more Nikolai. Nikolai, yeah, okay, I'm with you. Basically, the English word lie. Okay, I'm with you. It would be close to how it is pronounced. Okay, Nikolai. Right, Nikolai. Okay, yeah. I'm really bad at reading names, guys. So yeah, the way that you described it then, like you basically put it into an English word so I could read it, right? Obviously, I can't read English words as well, but yeah, it does help when you do it like that. Good one, bro. Didn't thought of lie the word to explain it. Not your first, I'm sure. Where are we? I did say I'd do a bit of Harmony one there for Joseph, and then we're gonna do a little bit of BTC update, guys, and then I'm gonna be calling it a day because I'm pretty goddamn tired. And also I've got a lot to do. I've got the premium Scalp package to do. We've got 5 trades yet to put into that package there, guys. If you do want to start your free trial, just jump to the website. The link is in the description. And that free trial is only going to be valid now till the end of the week, guys. After the end of the week, after Friday, we're canceling that seven-day free trial because we're getting full. We're getting full. We didn't expect to have that much traction over the course of like a week and a half, right? But yeah, there's quite a few people on the free trial and they're loving it, right? So yeah, we'll just have to see how that all goes. Pretty good stuff, but yeah, I've got 5 trades to put in there today or more. We'll just see how the markets perform. And to be honest, they are dumping at this point in time. They were going a bit sideways earlier, but to be honest, the market's a bit dumpy at the moment, so it might have to hold off because it's a sideways money indicator, guys. We have to wait for it to go sideways for it to work. So and it's better to be waiting, be calm, be patient for those trades and to make more money and successful trades coming through rather than just being like, oh yeah, let's all jump in now. It won't work like that, guys. We just need to be patient, be calm, collected. So yeah, but those signals will always come within a 24-hour period because you're kind of guaranteed on the hourly chart to go sideways within a 24-hour period. You're not just going to dump continuously for an hour, well, for 24 hours, right? It's very rare that happens. So very like insanely rare that happens. But yeah. Let me 64 likes as well. Amazing stuff there, guys. Do appreciate all that coming through. Harmony 1. So yeah, as we're seeing here, breakdown scenario coming through from this rising wedge pattern on the 4-hourly here. Discussed this yesterday, I do believe. Yeah, discussing this yesterday, breaking through the volume weighted ATR and obviously staggering take profits all the way down, looking for that 12.16% in terms of a measure move there. Not too bad at all there. Not too bad at all. So yeah, well done to anyone who did jump involved with that. And yeah, that's pretty much what I would say right now. I would be looking for a bounce point at 20 cents, 727. That's what we'd be looking for. To be honest, we've got the 55 moving average on the 4 hourly as well. So yeah, not too bad. In the overall right now, not even bad. Really not even bad. Huge uptrend on the daily. You're still setting higher highs in terms of the macro trends here. Really not looking bad. And to be honest, you have done the all-time high rule, right? I do believe it's all-time high. No. Yep. Yeah, oh, look at that. That's why that line's there. See, as you can see there, guys, previous all-time high around this sort of zone here. You can see what we're doing. We're doing the 80% chances of us coming back down to the previous all-time high. Sloth bags in the chat there saying, sup, big chest. Sup, big sloth. What are you saying? I hope you're doing good, my bro. So yeah, as you can see, guys, this is going to be the bounce point that we are looking for, around 20 cents, 727 there. Obviously, previous all-time high there, guys. Previous all-time high ruled. After setting a new all-time high, we always usually retrace back down to the previous all-time high, right? Well, yesterday, Hey says, well, yesterday I was 171 in profit with Harmony. Today, down to 117. I suppose it's not too bad. You're still in profit, right? I'm sure you said you took some profit yesterday as well. So yeah, it's not too bad, bro. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for requests, I'm afraid. It's going to be it for requests. We're actually dumping. Bitcoin is dumping right now, down to 57,000. Crazy stuff there. Interesting, considering what's actually happened here. We do have a massive trend line coming through from this parallel channel, this rising parallel channel here, guys. And you can see the resistance that we do form from this. So yeah, if we are looking for any sort of targets, look at this dumping, this live price action coming through here from Crypto Chester. You can see this is the high low point that we're going to be aiming for on the micro scale. The next one is going to be here, so let's get some horizontals drawn in for that. What a time to be reviewing Bitcoin after all that, right? I would say that wick to the lower side there at 56,389, and also we'll go for that wick on that higher low point as well at 55,879. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how low this bad boy does go, and whether we're gonna have a buyback scenario coming through there. If we don't break this, invalidate this higher low to the lower side here, guys, we're probably gonna actually have a bounce scenario, probably off this price action channel, and then we're gonna probably take another run up at this previous high point at around this 57,700 sort of area there. Current high 57,885. So yeah, hopefully we can get over that. If we can, we're going to be resuming that bullish momentum coming through there, guys. But to be honest, as I said there, we've got a bearish divergence coming through on the hourly. That's the wrong thing. We've got a bearish divergence coming through on the hourly. That's obviously mean a bearish chart pattern coming through there, guys. And also, let's jump to yeah, we're skating off a cliff right now. Let's jump to the midterm here for Bitcoin. On the 4 hourly, we're looking like we're coming down to test that 10 simple moving average on the 4 hourly there. So yeah, interesting stuff. 10 SMA around at 56,778 there. Pretty much near enough bang on that. We've dumped around $250 in the space of, I'd say, a few minutes here there. So few here, there, everywhere. It's looking pretty dumpy right now. I would say a nice bounce point in terms of support is going to be 56,500 to be looking for there. Interesting stuff there. Slothbad says, don't leave, do a 4-hour stream. Nah, man, I can't do that. It kills me off. And I do altcoin videos every single day now as well, guys. So I've got 3 altcoin videos to record as well. And I'm still building my masterclass for you guys. So yeah, because I want to be able to take a new trader to a professional trader making money, replacing his 9 to 5 in as little as 6 weeks. That's my goal there. So yeah, it's a very, very intense course that I'm building there for someone to basically change their life, because I changed my life from studying my ass off. So I figure if I can put it into a course for someone else and change their life, and they can live a happier life like I am, and not working a 9 to 5 that they hate, then hey, everyone's winning, right? So yeah, interesting stuff coming through there for Bitcoin on the 4 hourly. I would say support is around that 56,400 sort of zone if we are going to have a continuation dump towards the downside. But hey, we do have a bearish divergence as well coming through on the RSI, which we did speak about earlier at the start of the stream there. Pretty rough stuff if this is going to play out now, just because we are sat on a crucial level of support on this trend line, on this downward sloping currently support line. If we lose that, you can see the Viva la resistance along this zone. Very futile, very strong stuff indeed. And also, guys, this is what I was afraid of, pulling the alts down with it, guys. And as you can see, if you look at your altcoins now, the average was 2 to 3% there. Now, at the start of the stream, it was 2 to 3%, but now it's really quite bad. If you want to see Crypto Chester without a beard, then check out Crypto Beats. I'm intrigued. Definitely going to search up Crypto Beats. I've actually decided to grow my beard. I'm growing it longer. Grow a little bit more Viking. That's what I want, yeah. It's cool. cool. I'm part Norwegian as well. It's in the blood, so it's the Vikings. So yeah, as you can see there, guys, this is a rising wedge pattern. So if we are going to see any sort of breakdown to the downside here, as I said, it's not really that crazy. It's not going to be that big, but it's still going to be bringing the price down to probably around 55,600, 55,800, that sort of area there. And we are seeing a bit of a buyback actually happening for Bitcoin right now. Not too bad, I would say. As you can see, look at that price action channel bounce there, like we did before, setting that higher low. Probably another higher low here before we fizzle out and try and take another stab at the all-time, not the all-time high, the previous high coming through there. I do a 9 till 5, but I slack 9:30 till 4:30. That is funny. Full Viking, sir. Yeah, man. BTC on the long term. Let me get rid of this for now. So obviously the Bitcoin dominance here. We're actually clearing the 200 EMA there. 200 SMA there. Pretty crazy. Yeah, getting tired now. Getting tired now. Yeah, so volume weighted ATR band, we're currently testing that, bouncing off that famously as per. If we lose that, it's really not good, guys. That's a 56,543. Because let's look at the last time we did lose that after getting a candle blow close above it around this sort of zone. Then the resistance actually pulled us down a considerable amount, around $5,000 there. So we don't want that, because that'll bring us down to the volume weighted ATR band. And if we bring us down, not the volume weighted ATR band, the bull market barrier, guys. If we lose the bull market barrier, September hit us, we'll basically fall off a cliff. That was a really weird noise. We'll basically fall off a cliff around this sort of zone there. We don't want that, guys. We want to basically put in a high, come down, set another higher low, and then basically bang it up again. That'd be absolutely amazing if we could do that. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. Thank you ever so much for tuning in. I will be back later on today to do some altcoin videos. These are the 3 altcoins that I have chosen today to showcase to you. I now do videos on them, so stay tuned, get ready for them. If you guys did want to start the premium package trial, 7-day trial, it's going to be available till Friday. You can start that today, and it's basically you get 5 trades per day, 5 scalps per day, 25 scalps per week, 100 trades a month for £19 and 99p. Yeah, 99p, right? I forget which country I'm in sometimes. But yeah, you can start that on the website today. The link is in the description, guys, if you did want to fancy that. And yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. But thank you ever so much for tuning in. But for now, it is going to be peace out and goodbye from me, Crypto Chester. Keeping it juicy.